In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to master Excel row and column references for formulas. Let's start with how formulas behave by default. When you enter a formula like equals A2.2 in cell B2 and drag it down, Excel or Google Sheets automatically updates the row numbers. So in the next row, you'll see also A3.2, then equals A4.2, and so on. This is called a relative reference, and it's perfect when you want the same calculation applied to each row of your data. Sometimes you want to keep the column fixed while allowing the row to change. To do that, add a dollar sign before the column letter, like this, A2.2. Now, as you copy the formula down, the 2 becomes 3, then 4, but it always reads from column A. This is one of the most common patterns when your inputs are all in one column. Tip: press F4 after clicking a cell reference to cycle through locking options. Other times, you want to keep the row fixed while letting the column move. For that, use A2.2. The dollar sign before the row number locks it to row 2. This is useful when you're copying a formula across columns but need to keep pointing at a header or a specific row of constants. If you need to lock both the row and the column so nothing changes, use A200.2. This anchors the reference to that single cell everywhere you copy it. Use this for fixed values like a tax rate or conversion factor. Next, the row W. Function returns the current row number. In row 2, it returns 2. In row 10, it returns 10. You can plug that into formulas. For example, x2 row so multiplies the value in column A by the current row number. It's handy for row-aware calculations or generating dynamic sequences. To always point to the same row in a specific column, even if your formula isn't in that column, use indirect with row. It's an indirect A and row. This constructs a reference to column A of the current row. Note that indirect is volatile, so use it when you truly need that flexibility. For simple auto numbering, EROW 1 starts at 1 on row 2 and increments as you copy down. Adjust the subtraction if your header is on a different row. Finally, a practical example. Calculating profit per row from cost and price. Use else indirect, C at osad row, indirect, B at and row. This always subtracts column B from column C on the same row, no matter where the formula lives. Practice these patterns and you'll have precise control over how your formulas move with your data.